Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be cooking, so we can call this Cooking with Deja. Today I'm going to be making a simple meal. It kind of goes along with this diet that I've been thinking about starting. A lot of you probably heard of it before. It's called like the keto diet or the ketogenic diet. So as I mentioned before, or I'm not sure if I mentioned it, I don't think I did actually. I'm actually starting a weight loss journey. I've gained a lot of weight over the years and I'm ready to get my life back. So it starts today and I'm going to be cooking this meal. I want to call it a ketogenic recipe meal. It's tilapia and Brussels sprouts. For the kids, I will be making rice, and Bryant doesn't like fish, so I'll be making shrimp for him. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also stay tuned for a Q&A video. I want you guys to leave any comments, any questions that you have. Let us know, and we're gonna do an introduction video. This is actually my and my husband's channel. So stay tuned for the introduction video where you can learn a little bit more about us, and we'll be telling you anything you want to know. So if you guys like it, please like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification button so that you can see whenever we upload new videos. Okay, so stay tuned if you want to see this meal. It's going to be really good, really easy, really fast. Okay, hope you watch. Bye. Okay, so I have the onion and the bell pepper. Going to get started with that. I thought I had a clean knife, but I guess I don't. Okay, so I already washed off the bell pepper. I'm going to cut that up. It does not have to be perfect. I like to just cut the ends off first, then get this middle part out. Take it out just like that, nice and easy. And then I'm just going to cut it up like this. I am not a professional chef, so please don't critique me on my skills. I enjoy cooking for my family, but that's about it. I actually just recently started cooking with bell pepper and onion. I don't know what it was. I guess I just had to, my taste buds had to mature, but for the longest I didn't like bell peppers and onions, and I don't know what, I guess I just learned how to cook it differently, I guess. Like I always tell my husband, Bryant, sometimes you have a bad experience with foods, and that makes you not like it based off of your experience. But these are just going to go right into the Brussels sprouts, so I'm not even going to make them perfect, or there's no need for it to be all neat or anything. Kind of take the seeds off. I'm just basically cutting them into strips. I'm gonna kind of make them small so that they cook a little bit faster, but I'm gonna do just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna finish cutting this up and I'll be back. I don't want to make a super long video, so when I'm finished cutting up the onion and bell pepper, I will be back. Okay, but basically with the onion, I'm gonna cut it the same way. I probably use I might use almost the whole thing because I love grilled onions. So, and I like to put, when I make this meal, I like to put it on my fish too. So the onion and the bell pepper, they're going to go inside with the Brussels sprouts, and then also I like to put it on top of the fish. So I'll be back when I'm finished cutting this up. Okay guys, I'm back. I went ahead and chopped up the Brussels sprouts. Got the onion and the bell pepper. I'm trying to squeeze it all up on here. I also took the bacon and I sliced it. And the type of Brussels sprouts, what I did with the Brussels sprouts, cut them in half. I get this right over here, Ralph's brand. The Ralph's brand, they come frozen. Usually you can even steam them in the microwave, but I actually put them in the microwave a little for 3 minutes to soften them because they were frozen. And then once they're soft enough for me to cut them, I cut them in half. So that's that. And then I have the bacon over here cooking. So you want to, don't cook it that long, just enough for it to get a little bit cooked, because you don't want it, by the time the Brussels sprouts are finished, you don't want the bacon to be brown. I started with this bacon first. That's why that's a little bit more brown. But you just want to cook it enough so that it's decently cooked, so it's not like completely raw. But you want to leave some still, you want to leave room for it to still cook some more in its juices with the Brussels sprouts. I should have never did this right here. I cooked this part too long, but I mean, I started off only using like 4 pieces of bacon, and I put these in first, the browner ones, and then I ended up deciding to put more bacon in there because I made like two bags of Brussels sprouts. So that's that, and that's that. So I'm gonna let the bacon cook a little bit longer. And then I'm going to put in the Brussels sprouts, the bell peppers, and the onions. And I like to brown them. Then I have the fish that I actually washed, cleaned, seasoned. Season it with your favorite seasoning. Doesn't have to be anything particular. I did that, so the fish is ready. The fish does not take long to cook, so I'm gonna wait to start making that. I'm gonna wait until the Brussels sprouts start browning a little bit, and then I'll put the fish on. Okay, so that's that. I will be back once the bacon cooks a little bit more. Okay, so we got the bacon cooking really well. Just about where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and add in the onion and bell pepper. I'm going to do the Brussels sprouts last. The onion and bell pepper, I didn't cut them that thin, so it's going to take a while for them to soften up. The way I did it though, the Brussels sprouts are all on top. It's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and take the cutting board over there. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. And no, I'm just going to take a handful of that, transfer it, and I'm just going to put it in there like that. Okay, I'm going to do that again. I'm basically going to put all of the bell pepper, all of the onion in the frying pan, and then I'll do the Brussels sprouts last. So I'll get back when I do that because I need both my hands. Okay, you guys, I went ahead and put the bell pepper and onion in there. Now I'm going to kind of try to stir it in and try to get the onions and bell pepper at the bottom. We want those to get soft. I don't like mine crunchy at all. And I have a lot. So mind you, we did not drain the bacon grease. We're cooking the onion and the bell pepper in the grease. Okay. That's going to give it that's going to give it all the flavor. Okay. So at this point, I got a couple of Brussels sprouts in there, but that's an accident. You normally just want to do the bell pepper and onion first. I have a little bit of onion left, but I'm going to just save it and I'll just saute it later after I make the fish. Okay. So you want to try to get the bacon on top and have the onion and bell pepper on the bottom. So because you don't really want the bacon cooking too hard. You don't really want it too soft, too crunchy. Okay, so that's the way it looks. Gonna let that cook. I'm gonna go and put a top on it so that the peppers can start to soften up a little bit. And then once I feel like the onions are starting to get soft, then I'm gonna put the Brussels sprouts in. So I'll show you guys that next. Okay, so I put the top on. You can kind of see it's starting to cook a little better. They're getting soft. The thinner ones are starting to brown. So We got it almost where we want it, to the point where we can throw in the Brussels sprouts now. I like to brown my Brussels sprouts, so this is going to be cooking for at least another 15 minutes. Now you can start to see the onions getting a little soft. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Brussels sprouts in there now. Sorry, the sun is at a weird position right now. Hey, I'm back. I brought you guys back to show you the way that the Brussels sprouts, excuse me, are starting to brown in the onion. That's kind of what you're looking for. Well, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I like. That's the way I like to make them. I like them to be browned. Where was it? I found one that was really brown. So basically they're already cooked. For somebody who wants them not really, you know, not really well done, then you can probably eat them now. But I like mine brown. There we go. Just like that one. See that? That's how I like mine. So we're getting there. We're almost done. As you can see, the onions are soft. You can't even really see the bell peppers because they grilled. They blended in with the Brussels sprouts, but it smells amazing. It's kind of lengthy, the process. I think I've been cooking these for about 30 minutes now. Just everything all together, with the chopping up to the browning to the cooking the bacon first, you know, but it's a really filling vegetable. It's good. It kind of has like a cabbagey taste. I don't know who out there puts like meat in their cabbage, but that's the kind of taste that it kind of gives you. So it's really good. It's really good. So I'll bring you guys back when I start making the fish. Okay, so now we have the fish cooking. Basically what I did is I used about 2 tablespoons of butter. I already had the fish seasoned, so all I had to do was now we're doing the fish. I already flipped it once. I like to flip my fish a couple of times just because I'm really anal when it comes to seafood. So it's been on for about 3 minutes. You really don't have to cook it long at all. So I'm going to flip it over probably one more time, put the cooked ones to the side, and then put the new ones in. Once again, I used butter, just regular old Betty Crocker butter. I like using butter over oil because it's not as fattening and it kind of gives it more flavor. Also because it does not burn. See, I'm cooking these like well done. They've been on here for a while and they're not burnt. That's what I like about cooking with butter. So I'm going to finish cooking the fish and I'll show you guys the end product. Okay guys, finally finished. There you have it. Bacon Brussels sprouts with tilapia. Oh yeah, tilapia is nice and soft and light. There you have it. And these things are peppers. The more you watch our videos, you will see that we love serrano peppers. Like, we have to have them with everything that we eat. But there you have it. My first ketogenic dinner. Tilapia with bacon Brussels sprouts. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.